So one of the things I noticed that people are starting to vlog about is how they feel about the YouTube fitness industry. Now, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I'm no stranger to telling you how I feel. What's funny is that I recall typically getting a lot of criticism for expressing how I feel, but what I actually am really finding funny is that some of the things I was saying a year ago, you guys are actually starting to say too. So what the fuck? I'm just kidding. It's fine. I was probably nagging about it because I didn't fully understand it, but I'm going 2 years in, and I'm starting to get it now. Not starting to get it now, but I get it. So first thing I want to cover is my perspective on the YouTube fitness industry. It's a lot different than most of your guys' perspectives, specifically because I'm not part of the fitness industry. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not trying to grow my own personal fitness business. I'm not selling t-shirts. I'm not selling online training. I'm not doing any of that. I'm here to basically record my weight loss and just share all that with you guys. And so that puts me sort of on the outside, and I'm able to look in and see how you guys interact, see how you guys work with each other. And for me, when I first started and I tried interacting with some of these bigger channels, I didn't get how the industry works. So my experience with working with the bigger channels is pretty limited. I did try and reach out to them because I didn't understand how it worked. I didn't know, more or less, it was kind of like a high school mentality. If you're not a big name, if you're not a big lifter, if you're not lifting big numbers, you don't have the right physique, the right look, they're not really going to talk to you. And here I am coming in at 430 pounds, thinking, oh, these guys are in the fitness industry, they want to help people. I'm technically the kind of people they want to help, or they say that they want to help, but that wasn't exactly the case. All I noticed was them helping each other, with their channels growing and all that kind of stuff, interacting with just themselves, and somehow they developed an audience that really fed into that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but what I'm saying is that it's it is hypocritical to say you want to help people get fit, you want to help people lift, you want to help people just, get a healthier lifestyle, and hello, that was me, and not a single one of these people were interested in interacting with me at all. So it's kind of disheartening. So I guess the thing is, I looked at them for inspiration and guidance and maybe some, support, but it didn't happen. 2 years in, still not happening. And what are you gonna do, So now another thing I kind of wanted to talk about were the smaller channels. When I first started, did I say channels? I meant channels. The smaller channels when I started, they were a lot more interactive with me, and a lot of them seemed really cool at first, but I kind of noticed that with the smaller channels that wanted to get bigger, they tended to talk to me for a while until a new person came along, that may have shown more progress or more something that I wasn't showing. So I tended to lose interactions with specific people over time. And I'm not gonna lie, that always hurt my feelings. I'm a sensitive guy, not one to hide it. You guys already know that. It's very hurtful, especially recently, someone that I have been interacting with. I apologize, my protein shake has caffeine. I use Isopure's Java Pro. I'm not plugging in a product, I'm just saying that's what I use. So if I'm talking like a million miles per hour, that's why. Okay, so yeah, just recently I dealt with, being let down by somebody that I've been following for a very long time, somebody I looked up to a great deal, and, it sucks. And especially after 2 years of interaction, just to be kind of because I'm not, a cool guy on YouTube, it hurt my feelings. So it's like, I get it, you know, I get how this industry works, and I get that I'm not part of it, so of course they're not going to go and make time to, you know, interact with me or correspond with me, I suppose, in person, when given the opportunity. So that sucks, you know, but what are you going to do? But let's see, how do I feel about all this YouTube stuff now? I'm kind of at the point where I was on the fence for a little while. I'm considering putting everything back on private, specifically just for my coach to watch, and that's it. You know, and it wasn't because I was jaded or because, you know, I was just so angry and bitter. It's just because I didn't need the extra, like, stress that comes from putting in the effort into this channel and trying to get other people to interact with me. You know what I mean? And I kind of felt like I was forcing it, more or less, and you know, that wasn't really fun. But you know, I don't necessarily feel that way anymore. I'm a lot more relaxed with this, and I'm having fun. You know, as for the big channels, you know, they can do what they want. They're clearly in the industry to make money, to make a name for themselves, and you know, it seems like they're doing pretty well, but I don't know how much longer that's really going to last. You know, if more and more people are going to start to open up and be honest about how they feel about them, and you know, I don't know, maybe one day they'll actually watch not one of my videos, but somebody else's videos, like giving their opinion on these bigger channels, and maybe they'll take into consideration, you know, how they appear to other people, like, that are really, lost my train of thought, it's the caffeine. But my point is, maybe one day they'll get it, and maybe they won't. It really doesn't matter, you know. For me, all I know is that I'm going to keep going, going to keep doing what I'm doing. Again, I'm not in this to build a fitness business. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not here to do any of that. So I'm just here to lose weight, and you know, if I happen to, I don't want to say inspire, but if I happen to help somebody else along the way, then that's pretty cool. But as of now, I'm pretty much I've already unsubscribed from all the bigger channels that I used to follow, including the ones that I interacted with over the last 2 years. That, you know, unfortunately, I've just lost a lot of respect for them, and that's just how it goes, you know. But yeah, gonna keep going and keep having fun, enjoying my small channel. So alright, so if you guys have watched this, you know, I appreciate it, and that's it. That's all I gotta say about it. I'm good. So talk to you guys later.